like I said about wanting to be first, Hollywood Unlocked alleges that Queen Elizabeth have died of COVID. Now, if y'all can recall, well, Queen Elizabeth, she done caught COVID-19. Yeah.
Aww.
Anyway, Hollywood Unlocked. Because I'm like, it'd be so much like we be getting like news from there. I'm like, honey, what's going on in this country?
Right, she's fine. She's vaccinated. She'll be fine.
I mean, at this point, if you ain't have COVID, like that's a you get brownie points because everybody, I think everybody done had it.
You had COVID?
Yeah, I had COVID. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I never told you.
I don't think we had a conversation about you having COVID.
Yeah, I told you.
It's like I feel like a virgin. Like I don't know. I've just never had it. I don't know her.
Not a virgin.
I've heard people experience it. No, I was scared as hell. My boyfriend had. I was like, damn, I gotta move because I can't. I can't be here with his ass. He done brought the devil in the house.
Now, Derek. But no, she caught COVID. I mean, like, there's a lot of people that I mean, I didn't think anyway. Hollywood Unlocked announced that she had passed away. Now, according to BuzzFeed, that's not true because the Queen spoke with UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson by the phone on Wednesday. That was that same day, I believe, that they announced that she had died allegedly. And his whole thing is because Jason Lee stuck to his guns. He said that they got the news directly from the wedding guest of the British Vogue editor-in-chief Edward Inful, whatever the case is.
Inful,
yeah. Well, we found out that's not true because we seen the Queen. The Queen, I think I read an article that said the Queen did some other event that was some virtual event, of course, talking about, stressing about the importance of COVID-19 and stuff that needs to be regulated and things like that. So
you sure it wasn't a deep fake like the one we saw for Christmas?
It's not a deep fake. The Queen ain't dead. I mean, it's not. It's been confirmed that the Queen is still alive. Okay. And they even said when she caught it, like she had like a couple of symptoms, but it wasn't
like mild symptoms.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But she's also like 500 years old, so her getting mild symptoms, she could sneeze and her bones break at this point. So,
I mean,
God save the Queen.
And it was three because I seen when Hollywood Unlocked posted it, and then I seen Jasmine Brand reposted it. I'm like, I was about to talk about it, but then I was like, you know what? Let me wait a good day. They still got they still got their article on there. Yes, he does. Oh, let me see. Hold on, wait.
Jason said we do not report lies. Okay, and he said I said what I said. That somebody told this to me. I trust this source, and so if she ain't dead, tell her to come do an interview at Hollywood Unlocked.
And that's all it was. Literally, yeah.
Oh my God, I can't with these people. But yeah.
And the way people was reacting to it too, they was like, so you mean to tell me the Buckingham Palace gave fucking Jason Lee a exclusive? Here's the damn article, and it's still up. It is still up.
What it says?
What are we doing? Socialites.
Well, they better hope he better hope he don't get sued.
Not it just got deleted.
Not why you see they hurt. See, I know they be watching. He followed me on Bigo. He probably watching on Bigo. We love you, but that was not the move. Okay,
is this the year? Is this the year? Because I feel like even if you're like a blog site that's like whatever, you talk about gossip and that, like even when you're not like Associated Press, right? I feel like what is going on with these blogs? Like, is this the year where we're just gonna
create stories?
Is Tasha K the standard now? I think so. It won't be here. Because I want to do.
Right. Allegedly.
Because honey, she over here. She can't pay for that. I seen that interview. She said, I can't afford that. I don't know how she's gonna get them payments. Shit.
Right. She better wait on it.
It'd be like them damn student loans.
Right. Well, he said he got the news directly from the British Vogue editor-in-chief, Edward Inful. So now that he has dropped the dime on where he got the information from. Now the due diligence would be to somebody get Edward Enninful on the horn and interview him and say, why would you say that the Queen has died, and where did you hear that information from? Because the firm has a very tight press corps, and in the event that the Queen dies, there is so much that has to happen. Like there's literally 12 days of programming that has to happen after the Queen dies. You know what I mean? So if D-Day had come, and even if they were preparing for D-Day, I mean, because she's what, 95?
Yeah, 95.
Something like that, 95. So the D-Day plan is already in place. I think what also makes this story kind of weird is that of him reporting that she's died is because it comes off the heels of the report that the Queen has approved for Camilla to be Queen Escort. I mean, not Queen Escort, Lord, to be.
Hey yo,
Queen Consort.
Okay.
Which is an elevation from her title from Princess, because there was a time when Queen Elizabeth was very adamant about the fact that Camilla will never be queen.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, she was a mistress. She was the mistress, and she didn't bear any heirs. If anybody was going to be queen, it was going to be Princess Diana. Diana was going to be the next queen of England. But she was like, I gotta get the fuck out. She treated the royals like how Black people should treat the Kardashians. Like, I'm just getting the fuck away from this family. Okay. So with it coming off the heels of the announcement that Camilla has been approved to be Queen Consort, it means that it gave the feeling that they're putting things in place so that in case of the untimely death or timely death at her age, the timely death of the Queen, that everything is in place so there'll be a smooth transition. The first person we would hear from would be Prince Charles, who would assume the role of who would immediately assume the throne as king. And then both chambers of parliament would meet. The media would be alerted after there's been a call to all of the state heads within the UK. The media would be alerted. All comedies would be taken off the air for the next 10 days. For the following 10 days, they'd only be able to cover, be able to do coverage of the Queen, her life, her marriage, and her death. The bells would have to stop ringing. I mean, there's so much. The flags have to be lowered.
Yeah, there's so much to do.
There's a whole, like, the Queen dying is a big deal, and there's no way that she would be able to die and be dead for days. And the only way we'd hear about it would be from Hollywood Unlocked. It don't make sense. It ain't not that wouldn't make sense.
They said Buckingham Palace gave child.
Right. Now, if it comes out that she's dead, or if she's been a corpse for the past week and a half, then you know what? God damn it, Jason found his way in. But if not, it just
makes be guessing. They trying to just same thing with what's his name? DJ Academics, but you guessed. I mean, yeah, it's the stuff came out, the DNA wasn't on the gun too, but like also, nigga, you did it before the shit even happened. So I feel like people is out here guessing. Hopefully it come true.
Yeah.
Well, then they can do a retract story. Like, oh, well, we retract what we said. You know, obviously the sources was wrong. And I'm like, wait. Just wait. Okay.
And first of all, why would we believe? That's just like saying that's like Hollywood Unlocked or the Shade Room reporting that Joe Biden was found dead in the White House before we got any media report.
Okay.
Anything from the press secretary, anything from anything from the family. It would just be weird. I'm like, where is TMZ? Because this is their job. Where are these little mom and pop ass blogs? Now y'all getting this exclusive international tea. Like, I support y'all. I support the grind. I support the hustle, but the math wasn't mathing. It just didn't add up. And it's just like, and it's crazy because this is the type of misinformation we're talking about. Because as soon as that article went out, everybody on Twitter is like, oh, I heard the Queen died. They made me nervous. Bitch, I thought they were talking about Nicki Minaj. Like the queen.
Like the queen
died of COVID.
Not Nikki.
Not Nikki. No. It's like she stood to that vaccine.
Y'all almost had panic attacks.
Right. The Barbs were. But then we saw Nikki tweet, you know, God save the queen, you know, sending love to, you know, Queen Elizabeth, love Nikki and the Barbs. And Barb's like, wait a minute. Now, see, this is Black History Month. Okay. Don't be sending no well wish these colonizers. Like their whole empire was built off colonization and stealing. Like, that's where her wealth comes from. Like she literally had the whole fucking throne from an African country, like locked up in her house. Like they're a bunch of thieves. They are the White House of white imperial capitalism.
Not the White House.
They are. So it's like, if she did, you know, God save the queen, rest in peace. But I definitely wouldn't expect that news to come from Jason Lee.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Would have never thought.
Yeah, but stick to the love and hip hop stars you're used to.
I don't know, and this goes back to what I said last week. Okay, stay in your lane. Now I said that to political news commentators, but it goes for the celebrity gossipers as well. It's like,
I'm cold.
Talk about love and hip hop. Talk about all these celebrities that you want to talk about. We gotta. Y'all looking real bad out here. Anyway,
right. It's looking real windy-ish.
Looking real windy-ish.